Okay, so hi guys. Right now, what we're gonna discuss is about these circuits. Circuits is the most basic lesson for the electronics and robotics, which are uh, again, which is the subject that you are enrolled under my class. Okay, so we're gonna use tinkercad.com as the simulation for the circuits, okay, as well as the Arduino connection. But before that, I just want you to have your account in tinkercad.com. So, in order for you to go to tinkercad.com, you just type in tinkercad.com on the URL, and yeah, basically, you're there. You're gonna be here, but I'm already logged in. So let me just use incognito or new private tab, then type in tinkercad.com so that you can see what is on the front or homepage of the Tinkercad. So here, as you can see in Tinkercad, this is the homepage, and in order for you to sign up, all you have to do is just click sign up here, okay? And then you choose, of course, the students, join the class, and then I will be giving you the link, all right, the code wherein you have to join the class. You get it? So that's how you join on my class, okay? So after you have this code, then that's the time that you can join inside my class. Okay. All right. So much for that. Now let's start with the basic circuit. So as you can see here, I have here two basic circuits. The first one is this very basic, wherein I have here the breadboard. I'm gonna teach you how to have this breadboard and the rest of the components. So, but first, I want to show you what this circuit or basic circuit can do. So just have to simulate here. Let's wait. Let's start simulation. As you can see, this LED start to turn on its light, and if we stop simulation, it turns off. Okay, start simulation again. The light turns on, and when you stop simulation, the light turns off. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's go back first. In order for us to create that specific circuit, we just have to click create button and then circuits. Okay, then if we are already if we click that, we will be prompted into, or we will be redirected into this workspace of Tinkercad. Here, in this gray or probably dirty white space, we can put all the components that we can find here, or the components that we will be using in our circuit. So in this part that you can see are the components. These are just basic components, because if you click this components basic, you can actually choose all, wherein all the components that were classified as general, input, output, power, and breadboards, and so on and so forth, even microcontrollers are here, are displayed on this side. Okay, but for now, since we are just starting your class in electronics and robotics, so what we will do is just choose basic here. Okay, then the very first thing that we will do is let's try to somehow familiarize ourselves with these basic components that we have here on the list. So the very first thing is that I want you to get breadboard. So in order for you to get breadboard, you just click it. Okay. Once you click it, automatically Even though you do not hard press your mouse is like grabbing it and you can drag it on your workspace. So just click it if you want to just stay this breadboard here or this component here on your specific place of your workspace. And once you click it, it means it's active. You can see that there is a information tab or information table about this component, and this is the so-called breadboard. This is small because there are different types of breadboard. In fact, there's the larger one or the mini, something like that. But what we can do here is that we need to change name, and I want you, as part of the training, is to name it the way how we call it in normal way. Like if it is breadboard, just call it breadboard. It is because I want you to be familiarized with how it is being called. Okay, so let's just call it breadboard 1. Probably we could have more breadboards on our circuit in the future. That's the reason why you have breadboard 1 or breadboard 2, breadboard 3, so on and so forth. But for now, we're gonna use only one. Okay, so this is breadboard 1. All right, and then after that, let's take a look at this breadboard. By the way, in order for you to zoom in and zoom out this workspace that you have, you just have to scroll down and up your mouse. Okay, so your mouse is very important here because that could be used for scrolling up and scrolling down, and at the same time dragging components to the workspace and connecting one or more components to each other. So if you hover over this mouse to this pins here, this part, as you can see, once I hover over it, it can also show to us what are the other pins that are connected in this specific pin where your mouse is just like you're pointing on this specific pin, but everything that are connected, every pins or all pins that are connected in this pin where your mouse is located are also showing. Okay, so this part, which is the negative terminal, is connected to all negative terminals in this line. Okay, so it means that if this is active or this is connected to your battery, all of this are also connected. Okay, same thing here. This is the positive terminal of the breadboard. We also have this, as you notice, we have negative here as well and positive here as well on this side. It is because sometimes if the components is too far from this place, okay, let's say you have a component here, instead of you connecting your wire here, you can also connect your wire here in negative and positive terminals. Okay, now same thing here. As you can see, this pin is connected here, here, but this one is not connected here. So remember that this is vertically connected but not horizontally connected. So these are not the all J's from 1 to 30 are not connected with each other. Only J1, I1, H1, G1, and F1. Same thing as with 2. So all rows, not rows, columns, or all columns are connected with each other. But always remember, this is only for F, from J to F or F to J. This, on the other side, the A to E is connected with each other but not connected here. So in order for you to connect this line and this line as well, probably you can just put a wire here and then connect it here so that they will be connected in one line. Okay, so that's what you can do. Now let me just select this coin cell 3 volts battery, just click that and then place it here. Okay, so this would be the your battery, which is the supply of this power source of your circuit. So this is very small. As you can see, this is just 3 volts, but again, enough for us to lit up our LED, okay, or single LED. So I want you to name it as well as coin cell 3V battery. Okay, 1. Probably because we have 2 in the future, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, now we have here breadboard, and we also have here the coin battery, or the 3 volts coin battery. Okay, now, or the cells coin battery. What we can do is we will put another component, which is the LED. So just click that LED. This is the LED, and then for now, temporarily, just place it here. Okay, and then name it as LED1. Okay, same thing as well. Oh, sorry. By the way, once you delete it, automatically the component will be deleted. So just be careful. Click that one and make sure that if you want to delete what is the whatever the default name, just make sure that your mouse is clicked here. Okay, so let's call it LED1, and then the color is red. You can change that, in fact, to green. If you want yellow, you want orange. Does it look like orange and yellow? Okay, blue. All right, for now I'm gonna choose red. Okay, all right, so we have now 3 components. We can connect this actually. So using the terminal, the positive terminal of your cell coin battery. So if you again pick this using your mouse, there's something that turns that appears, right? This like square, black square with colored yellow, red in the middle, or at the center, is actually means that you can connect, or you can create wire from this point to anywhere of the circuit or the other components as well. So you click that and it will become active. The wire is active now, so it means that you can connect it anywhere. But to make it a little bit better in design, so that there will be no entangled wire, so just do it this way. You click that, and then once you click it, since it's not yet connected to any component, it will not stop yet. Automatically it will continue, and I would like to connect it to this point. Okay, to this pin. All right, but don't worry if it doesn't look like straight. It's because you can drag it and fix it. Okay, so use your mouse again to fix your wire. Okay, let me just fix it that way. By the way, you can also click this color and change color. Normally, if it is positive, so it is red. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to click the other terminal side, which is this negative terminal. So click that, and then probably do it this way because I want to connect it here, there, but do it this way. Click, and then click, and then connect. Okay, and normally this is black because this is ground. Your negative is your ground, so we call that ground here. Now if it is straight already, you don't need to fix it, but if it's not, you can just drag it here in the middle. Okay, so it looks better, it looks nice. Okay, what we will do is we will connect this on your breadboard so that we could turn this LED light to on and off. So let's connect it here. You can drag it. I want to connect it here. Okay, I just want to put it automatically, guys. It somehow connect to a pin or to one or more pins depending on how many uh, pins you have on your component. So for example, my LED here, I have two pins. One is what we call cathode, which is the straight one, and this is the shorter. And the longer, which is not straight, is what we call anode. So cathode is actually your in fact, this is what we call the negative side. Okay, it goes straight here. This is your ground. This cathode is your ground. So how can we connect that? I told you earlier that this line is connected with each other vertically. Okay, so therefore this, in order for you to connect this cathode to your ground, all you have to do is click anywhere of these points that are active. Probably this one. I can choose this. Click that one and then connect it to the ground. Okay, the ground is this negative part. So connect that. Okay, and then the same time, this part, which is your anode, connect that to the positive side. Okay, let me just connect that here as well. Click and connect it here. Okay, so there you are. I could also change color so that I could distinguish that this one is for the positive side and this wire is for the negative side terminal or the ground. Okay, now let's try to run and see if it is doing well. So click this start simulation here. Okay, so this button on the upper side, right side of your screen, click that and see that it is now lighting, turning on the lights. Now if you stop simulation, you just click that and it turns off, turns on again, turns off. Okay, the thing is, every time you turn it on, you can see that is this so-called warning. What does it mean? It means that if you hover over your mouse to the component LED, the message will pop up and it says that current through the LED is 61.9 millimeter ampere or milliampere, milliampere, while recommended maximum is just 20 milliampere. So it means that it's too much than the usual, and there is possibility that your LED will be probably broken. And what we need to do is we need to come up a way wherein it will be protected, and the only way to protect that is to come up with or to use resistor. And let's stop it first. Okay, then we can remove this wire that is connected from the cathode going to the ground terminal. Just click that and then delete it. Use this resistor, click that resistor here, and then replace that wire that we just deleted with this resistor. And then let's call it here as resistor 1. By the way, the purpose of putting resistor is to protect your LED, minimize the pressure or the volts that is somehow entering or flowing on the circuit. Okay, so you can also change that resistance, but for now just choose 1 kilo ohms or 1 kilo ohm. All right, so let's simulate it again and see. Look at the focus on this. Let's see if it works, and at the same time if the warning sign still appear. Okay, so let's see. it turns on, but there's no more warning sign. So let's stop simulation, it turns off. Let's start simulation again, and it turns on. So just like I said, there is no more a warning. That means that your LED is actually getting the right pressure of electricity, which is around 20 milliampere and not that 61 plus. Okay, so that's for now, and I hope you learn from this and practice a lot. Uh, this circuit, very basic one, using the tinkercad. Okay, and just wait for my code wherein I could allow you to enter on my class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.